Hi, my name's Andy Wiley from Composable. I'm just going to take you through how you can buy the Composable Multi-Agent AI Orchestration Studio from the Azure Marketplace. You need to go to your browser of choice and just put a search in. It says Azure Marketplace. Click on the link. So this is where you can procure anything that's published on the Marketplace, and Composable's offers are all on here too. So click on the Search Marketplace button at the top, type in Composable, and hit enter. One that we're going to be going through today is the AI multi-agent orchestration platform. Click on the button and it will take you to this screen here where you can see the information that you need in terms of what the platform is, a bit of information about our experience, the platform capabilities. You can even start a live chat. So if you've got any questions before you buy, you can click on live chat and that will actually take you to Composable website, and then you can click on here and have a little chat with one of us if you feel that you need to ask any last minute questions. So if we take you back to here, within the screen, there's a lot of information there to help you before you go and buy the platform itself. There's some videos here on the right hand side. There's an introduction to Composable, so you can watch it in line as well. And there's a few more other things that you can look at, like some screenshots of what the platform looks like, so you know what you're going to be buying once you've bought it. Now you're happy with what you want to do. You have two options. You can either click on Get It Now, if you know what you want, or you can actually go and have a look at the plans and the pricing. For this video here, I'm going to go through the single seat introductory offer. So I'm just going to click on here, Get It Now. It'll ask you to fill out a few basic information about yourself. It's going to be like an email, your name, and what region you're from, because I'm doing this from the United Kingdom. And this is just giving Microsoft your consent about buying the platform. If you're already signed in, this wouldn't come up in the first place. If you click continue, what this is going to do is log in using your Azure credentials. As you can see here, it's actually gone into the actual buying part of the process. So again, it shows you the information like you saw on the landing page. If I go back to here, it's the same information that you've got here on the landing page, except now I'm actually signed in as my user and ready to buy the platform itself. So again, all of the same information you can see. It shows additional products that Composable has as well. But like I mentioned just before, we're talking about a single seat offer that we're talking about. There are other tiers. So if you want to buy additional users, the more users you buy, actually you get a bit more discount. But we're just going to go for this single user offer. You click subscribe and it will take you to the next screen, which is about choosing the right subscription for your Azure identity, as long as you have permission to buy. So you need to have specific permissions to buy anything from the Azure Marketplace. From your subscription, you need to be a billing administrator and a contributor level of access. What you need to do is actually create, you can use a resource group is basically a logical container. So that's where you'll just store the information associated with this purchase. If you have existing containers within your Azure subscription, you can use one of those. Speak to your IT team if you don't have permission to create one, but I've got permission, so I'm going to click on Create New. I'm going to call this Composable. Lowercase, everything has to be in Azure. We're going to go Composable, purchase, test. So it will validate the name across the whole of the cloud platform to make sure it's available. And if there's a little green tick, then you're good to go. Click OK. So with anything in Azure, you have the ability to choose which location. So that's geographical location where the actual Azure service is going to be, procured or deployed. So in this particular example, the default for my subscription is East US, but you can actually choose whatever region you want. It doesn't make any difference as long as you have access to that region. Give your SaaS purchase. The composable platform is a SaaS purchase. So this is just, again, the name of the purchase. So I'm going to call it composable. So if you scroll down a bit, again, at this point in time, if you wish to speak to anybody from Composable and you've got any last minute questions before you buy, click on the chat live and that'll open up a chat bot. If you want to actually buy one of the other plans, then go ahead and change the plan by clicking on this one. Because this is a demo for the video, this particular subscription I'm buying has no costs associated with it because I want to run through the whole process and not be charged for it. I've got the option to change my number of users within the plan is between 1 and 5. I'm just going to be buying 1, and as you can see, it says it's costing me £0 based on your login. So my login up here is based in the United Kingdom, so my default currency is based on what my subscription is. It will convert it. The offer is done in US dollars, but whoever you're logged in as, it will use that local currency and use the Microsoft conversions for that. You can leave auto renew on because this is a renewable. I'm just going to enter subscription on an annual basis for my SaaS details. It's on an annual basis, so this is because it's £0 for 1 year. If you click on review and subscribe, then I'm going to click on review and subscribe. So this next tab is basically the last stage where you can look at all of the information. So this is the legal information. So this is the terms and use. So this is the composable master services agreement. You can click this and it will open it up in a separate screen. So that's what you're signing up for. And then also our privacy policy. And then this terms here is the standard terms that are Microsoft from the Azure Marketplace. It will pre-fill out your details based on who you're signed in as, give you some information about what type of subscription that you have, and then all of the information that you've chosen from the previous step. So when you're happy with everything, you click on subscribe. What this is now doing is setting up all of the billing on the Microsoft side. So you will be buying this directly from Microsoft through your existing Azure billing and subscription. And this is setting up all of that billing information. It should only take a few seconds, if not a minute or so. There you go, it's already done. So what this is confirming is what you've done. This last step is the step where you'll be taken to the composable, what we call the composable site that will just confirm that what you've bought in Microsoft through the Azure Marketplace will go through and actually create your organization using the information that you were signed in as from your Azure identity. And basically, it will start doing the billing cycle, but you do have a 30-day window to cancel as well. So the last step is you click Configure Account Now. And this takes you through to composable. And so this is just a message to say that everything is good and your purchase is completed successfully from the Microsoft Marketplace point of view. And as you can see here, it will say you will receive an email shortly to confirm what this is. But then in terms of what's happened on the Microsoft side, everything is done and dusted. So what you can do once you've completed the process, if you go back to your dashboard, who you've logged in as, and you can actually go and have a look at what you've bought. So it's under this SaaS icon from an Azure Services point of view. If you don't have it in there, then all you need to do is type SaaS and click on this icon. And this is actually everything that you've got in your subscription from purchasing in the past. So here we are again in the SaaS section of your Azure subscription, and we're looking at the purchase that we did for the composable SaaS platform. As you can see now, it says fully subscribed. That means the entire process has been completed. And you can see some summary information across here. It tells you which group the resource group that you did at the beginning, what type of subscription you've got, and the renewal date based on when you bought it. So this one here is renewing annually, so it's the 17th of April in 2026. If you want to see the more details, you click on the link, and if everything's good, you'll see this green bar at the cross of your screen, which says everything's been configured successfully. You can do things like flip the plan. Obviously, you'll be charged based on what you change the plan to. You can have a look at your billing. No billing information will be ready immediately. It's normally after a few days that you can actually go and see the billing information. You can even change the resource group, so you can actually change where it's put. So as I said, the resource group is like a logical container, so you can move it around within your Azure deployment and put it onto a different subscription if you want to. But everything you need to know about what you've just bought is available in here. So that's all of the information that you need to know. So it summarizes it all. It tells you your auto renew. It's a 1-year subscription. For this example, it didn't cost me anything, but it will have your full cost available there, when it was done, who bought it, and all of the associated information with the purchase. They all follow the same pattern. So once you click into here, there'll be different plans and pricing. So this is our pilot offer. And so you choose, you just press get it now, go through the same process that you did for your other one, fill out the information, and follow the same path all the way through.